Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva. A natural athlete for me, with all the characteristics to be at the top of his trade. He's a natural leader too, and sets an example in showing great discipline. Arguably the world's best.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Luis Suarez tries the route one option. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Thiago Silva tries to switch the play. Deftly done. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Passes it through. Looking to shoot. Goal! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets it upfield. That had to be more accurate. It's Luis Suarez. He's had a go! What about it? And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement. At 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries a long pass towards the front. Luis Suarez. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Messi. Tries a through ball. Thiago Silva can hoist it clear. The defence can get it clear. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Thiago Silva. Luis Suarez. Sergio Busquets, spoon forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's anyone's ball. Defence has got rid of that. And it's Messi. Looks to slip it through. Clearance and very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's come loose. Decent ball. And that's been repelled. Messi. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Knocks it towards the front. Now the pass. Well positioned to make that interception. So what now? Can he find a finish now? Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Has he found his man? Oh, good interception. The half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Needed a better pass there. Out to the left it goes. Hits one! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Looks to thread it through. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Away from immediate danger. Played out to the right. Jordi Alba pumps it upfield. Luis Suarez with the ball through. Looking to force his way through. It's a loose ball.
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Messi. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. There could be trouble here. Now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Now it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it away. Busquets. Oh, he's found him in space! Long and forward. Looks like a good ball through. Gets it back. He has done it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Fluminense get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
He's done well to tidy up the situation. Clears it out of harm's way. Looked to me as if they've been rocked by that goal.
Yeah, they say that 2-0 is a dangerous lead to have, but obviously only if you concede the next, and that they've done now, so they've got to put the nervousness to one side and get back to what they were doing before. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Thiago Silva. Ganso. Ganso floats one over. Aimed long and direct. Gets into some space. Who's going to make this theirs? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Ganso. Plays it out to the flank. Looks to slip it through. Gets up to head it! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, he was so eager to score there, he almost put too much into that attempt to equalise. What a waste.
Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Messi pumps it forwards. So that's it. It is all over. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Cuts it out. Tries the route one option. Well played, he saw that coming. Aim forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to dink it in. Down by a lack of accuracy. To dink one in. An accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Battles to win it back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thrust towards the front line. Played into the middle, up for a header, and the ball's come out. Lovely bit of skill. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Managed to get it away. There to hoof it away. Third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Looks like a good ball through. Boots it to safety. Top save! That shot was travelling. long and direct. It's long and forward. It's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Morata. And the finish!
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
Gets good distance on it. Roberto. Pumps it forwards. Looks to slip it through. Hoofs it forward. Morata looks to get on the end of this. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Morata tore at them and just came up short. Lofted into the middle.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Spoon forward. Throw it. Passes it through. Chance! Oh, glorious footwork! Looks to thread it through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pumps it upfield. Hoops it upfield. Dinks one in. Aimed in towards the centre. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Danger averted for now. It's a long forward pass. Morata tries lifting it over. Now here's the through ball. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Can he finish? Too long to get the shot away.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. You know, what a big opportunity missed then. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Roberto. Chance! Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And out to safety. Who's going to make this theirs? Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Up to meet it! Back of the net! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Oh, Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
It's a loose ball. Defence has got rid of that. That had to be more accurate. That's a corner. Yes, it is. Tries to get it forward quickly. Spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. The defence can get it clear. Who's going to make this theirs? Tries a long pass towards the front. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Roberto knocks it towards the front.
Lyon have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Forward it goes. Now it's Morata. He's away! And he's cut it out. Gets it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Floats one over. Now the pass. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good clearance and very necessary.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Can he put it away? Knocks it away. Aimed long and direct. Passes it through. Cut out in the nick of time. He comes flying in! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
To the last 5 minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's going to be another throw. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Hurtles into the tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Is it out of harm's way? Can he find a finish now? Goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And he's on his way! Spectacular from Morata! Surely that has won it! A massive strike at the very last! Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Morata managed to get it away. The final whistle. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.